on the Muskegon channel. There's a little burp. I'm Andy O'Reilly. This is Dave Cackley. Welcome to Tuesday. We're still basking in the afterglow of the big No More Sidelines Gala, which happens every March.
Yes.
Dave comes out. He lends his credibility and his amazing talents to the fun and exciting atmosphere of the live auction and then other parts of the evening as well. Did remarkably well behaving himself with the alcohol this year because he had his son in tow.
Of course.
Which
You can't.
that's a
And
good
I didn't have a
example.
hotel. I didn't have a hotel that night. So it wasn't like, you can have 2, 3, 5. When Dave Farrell comes up to you and says, "Hey Dave, come on, let's go get some more vodkas." Okay. I'll,
Yeah,
I can have one, Dave. Thank you.
It was very, very what's the word I'm looking for?
A little more low key for me.
A little low key, I'll give you that. It was very mindful that you set a good example. It was very parental to be such a good example. I do think that the idea that you just threw in there that I didn't get a hotel, quote unquote, that was a little bit like everybody else gets me a hotel. Why doesn't No More Sidelines?
No,
that kind of sounded like that just a little bit.
Not
but
at all, dude.
No,
I'm more than willing.
No, but here's the thing. What I really wanted to talk about today was nacho cheese.
Why?
Well, there was a moment on Saturday there when we were kind of just putting along. I was making the general announcements, hey, coming up at 7:00, we got this. Coming up at 8:15, we're gonna do this. By the way, check out the games. I'm doing my thing, right?
Right.
And so Dave, being the model father that he is, takes his son out for a little driving practice.
Yes.
Because there's ample room with open lots and things like that to
Right.
practice driving. Another fantastic example. They come back in and Max is all kind of proud. He's driving and all that stuff. And I said, well, would you like to try driving an Infiniti QX80? And Max goes, yeah, that'd be great because there's nacho cheese all over my dad's shifter. I couldn't even. So I'd like to know this nacho cheese. Where does this come from, and how does it get on a shifter?
Okay, he was wrong. It wasn't nacho cheese. The inside of my car needs a good cleaning. And I did after that.
Do we have any pictures of this?
No, we do not.
Oh, could we get some?
But the shifter where it says, drive, reverse,
Prendl,
neutral, first, second,
PRNDL.
You can't really see because it's coated in like some type of, chip or food residue. Max thought it was nacho cheese. It wasn't. It may have been barbecue flavored Pringles that may have gotten kind of like some crumbs and may have gotten ground in there. Could be some excess Arby's roast beef that may have fallen off the sandwich as I was consuming it whilst driving. Any number of different food items that I consume because I'm always on the move. I'm moving and shaking. I got multiple jobs. I'm running here and there and pretty much everywhere.
We all are
7 days a week. So you got to eat and run, and sometimes that gets into your.
Just describe the back seat of this machine. Is it like filet of fish wrappers and
no? There's some wrappers.
And...
I've got some excess clothing back there. I got like a coat. I've got some crap on the floor.
You crapped on the floor?
No, some crap on the floor. Just general garbage.
Well, we learned a week or so ago
not actual fecal matter.
We've learned a week or so ago that you let turds and pukes dry until they are ready to be picked
I
up.
don't. That's my son. Don't do that. See,
maybe it's a family thing. I don't know.
Don't listen.
I'm learning more about you.
You accuse me all the time of not listening. This is perfect. No, it was cat vomit, and Alexa wanted Max to let the cat vomit dry. In fairness to her, she did say because if you don't let it dry and you try and clean it up before that, it gets ground into the carpet.
Okay,
it's easier to clean up if you let it dry.
Okay.
So fine.
Let me move on to question 2.
Go ahead.
This vehicle, this rolling garbage can that you're in.
Okay.
When you pick up a date in this car, How's that work out?
Okay, I've been dating a lot, but I usually meet people or meet a lady at a particular watering hole for
Okay.
drinks. That's usually if I'm going out, that's typically what it is. Hey, I'll meet you here. Or if I'm going over to somebody's house, it's okay, that's the way.
So
I
they don't
can't
get to see the
remember though.
car.
Honestly, it's been over a year, I think, since I've had a woman in the passenger seat of my vehicle.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm just, and I'd be fine doing that. And I would clean it up before that if that was going to be the case.
All right.
You don't, because you got to pretend you're not a complete slob. You got to put on some airs.
False advertising.
This is what I'm really good at, especially on a first date.
Yep.
I like to put most of my flaws out there so that they're there. So it's like I don't try and hide who I really, really am.
Right.
I am a bit of a slob. I'm not typically dirty. Aside from my car can get dirty and gross on the inside, but I'm not a dirty individual.
No.
I can get sloppy though. I can get a little messy.
Okay.
I'm working on that. That's been a work in progress.
Hey, that's
for most of my adulthood.
We're all a work in progress.
That's true.
That's true. All right.
That's true.
But I wanted to check. Let's just say we're driving down the road and you and I, and let's say we're going to someplace interesting, like pick an interesting place.
The Grand Rapids Museum of Art.
Let's say we're going there
to check out some
fine art. That'll be wonderful.
Fine art.
All right, you and me. I'm in your car, and let's say I look down at your shifter, and I see the Prindle thing there. Well, I don't see the Prindle thing there because there's nacho cheese. Yeah, and let's just say I happen to have a taco chip with me. Could I scoop and eat? Is it that deep?
No, you couldn't.
Okay,
you couldn't. It wouldn't be advisable to do that anyway.
No?
That would be gross. But no, I wouldn't do that.
All right. Well, I just thought maybe some free cheese. That's all.
Okay, no. We're always looking for free stuff. I understand, but that would not be something.
You wouldn't have one of those tinfoil packs of hot pickles in there somewhere, would you? I like those. No. Those are tasty. Beer nuts?
I did drop a peanut M&M. The other day though.
Oh.
So.
Corn nuts? Anywhere in there?
No corn nuts.
Well,
maybe some almonds. Occasionally almonds, Blue Diamond almonds.
The sugar-coated kind?
No, not the sugar-coated almonds.
I don't know. I mean,
honey roasted almonds sometimes. Honey roasted
apparently
almonds.
You're driving around in a buffet. I'm interested.
Okay. Now that was
let's go to the art museum.
He was exaggerating a bit, but it is a little messy. And as the weather warms, I will be cleaning that.
We'll put that on your list of things to do.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh, It's definitely on the to-do list.
Okay, good.
Or the haven't yet done list, as I like to call it.
Well, I'm up with people. I'm on your side.
All right.
Let me know when you need a free vacuum at a car wash. I'll send you somewhere.
All right, sounds good.
Perfect. What do you got? News?
Okay. Yep. Let's do it. The U.S. has sanctioned China-based hackers for allegedly targeting the U.S. infrastructure. The U.S. and the U.K. sanctioned some representatives of a Wuhan science and technology company. The U.S. Treasury Department claims that company has served as a front for multiple and malicious cyber operations. Everybody's doing that to everybody. Everybody's infiltrating everybody now. You're trying to... we've had obviously some issues with some of our technology companies, some of our platforms that have been malfunctioning. Now, there was concern about those being cyber attacks. You never get all the information.
I think the cyber attack people are looking more at like infrastructure and stuff. They're going after water systems. They're going after grids, that kind of thing. And that's scary stuff, man.
Yes, 100%.
You saw Ghostbusters. Imagine shutting down that power grid.
Yeah. Well, that's what you don't let the guy from the EPA come in and do shit like that.
I know.
I know.
Just saying.
Anytime a dude with red hair and a beard comes in.
And by the way, he's in the new Ghostbusters too. He's the new mayor.
Really?
Yeah.
You brought him back? Oh God.
I know.
By the way, I saw old friend of mine, Skylar, on Facebook just went off about how horrible he thought the latest Ghostbusters was too. So I heard 2 reviews of it, and both have been abysmal. So I have no interest now in going to see this movie.
Yeah,
I
top
was
of the box
interested,
office.
and now I don't. So
Yep.
I thank both of you for saving me some cash. Moving on, a stripper's Bill of Rights has been signed into law in Washington State. Governor Jay Inslee signed that measure into law on Monday. The bill creates safer working conditions for people in the adult entertainment industry. It also makes it possible for those clubs to sell alcohol. The hope is that the legislation will also provide protection from exploitation, trafficking, and abuse. We'll see. It's a good idea. Whatever you think about, adult entertainment, I think those, especially those ladies, deserve some protections.
Dude,
With that, 100%.
I have always been weird at those places. I've never been like one of the guys that just runs out there to go there.
Have you had to work those? Because I've talked about
yeah.
this before. When I was in California, I had a weekly remote.
Oh yeah,
at a strip club.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of going with. I've never been one that like wanted, even like when I had my bachelor party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who cares about going there?
One at a You've never been. You didn't.
What? Listen to me.
Go ahead.
When I had my bachelor party, all my friends were like, "Well, let's go to the strip joint," and I'm like, "Who cares? Can we just do this, this, and this?" That's what I'd like to do. And they're all geeked up about going to the strip joint. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I don't want to do that. Because when I get there, you know what I do? I want to sit down and talk to the girl. I'm like, hey, tell me about you. I don't care for you to wiggle it.
Gyrate.
I don't want to, you know what I mean? How about you take a break and instead of doing what you normally have to do to get $10, why don't you just sit here and talk to me for a few minutes?
Because she's not making any money that way.
I'll still give you the tip if that's what you want. But instead of doing what you do, which is obviously okay with you, I would just as soon give you the tip and give you 10 minutes off or however long the lap dance takes. That's all.
Okay.
That's the way I've always been.
Well, good for you. Good for you. But you understand now, you did go to the strip club, right?
I got paid to be there.
Okay.
Oh, we did for the bachelor party? Yeah, we went to one for a few minutes. And,
yeah. Okay, but here, and good on you. And this is why I say good on you for doing that. And this is what prospective wives have to understand. The bachelor party isn't for the groom. It's never been for the groom.
Okay.
It's for the other guys.
Oh, okay.
It's for the other guys. It's like that's the only time they can go to one of these places and not feel creepy and lecherous. Because, I get to go. Okay, you should
still feel creepy and lecherous.
You still kind of do.
Yeah.
You just do.
Yeah.
But it's not it's lesser. It's less so if it's a bachelor party because that's kind of a rite of passage. It's just, but again, it's not for the groom. It's for the other guys.
And the other thing too, when I got married, I was almost 30.
Yeah.
And that's
still,
a little old.
Still,
you know what I mean? If you're 22, 23 and you're getting married young, it's different. I just didn't need it. I was like, And then you do the remotes there over the years. And I think the remotes were a little less pressure because they knew you were there working too. So maybe they would just sit down and talk to you for a while and all that.
I was always comfortable.
Yeah.
I was always comfortable. I don't know why, but it didn't faze me at all. I did it and, made some cash, and the owner was super nice and high as a kite constantly. So he's if I were a different type of person, that thing I could have gone down a really dark alley.
Yeah.
Had it not been for my mind, I was just, I was like, sorry, that's not my thing. Because I was offered a lot of stuff that a lot of people wouldn't turn down.
I'll tell you the other thing too that was never fun about working in strip joints. The guy up there playing the music for the dancers, instant audition.
Oh yes, 100%.
It's like
100%.
You're not getting on the radio by your amazing introduction of Destiny. Shut up.
All right, guys, coming to the center stage now.
Get ready for Destiny. Shut
It's
up.
Tiffany.
Can you imagine doing the weather and sounding like that? No, you
Oh
can't.
my God. Yeah, it was funny. And the funny thing is, and I had a friend of mine from high school that worked. My friend Randy worked at Sensations. I actually had another buddy, Mike, who managed Sensations back in the day in Grand Rapids, and they made good money.
Oh,
I mean, I think he was pulling in. I think because he used to listen to us back on when we were on 98.7 and mentioned he was making. I think he mentioned like at the time, like in the early mid 90s, I want to say like 70K a year
wow.
as as a DJ at a strip club, which like holy cow! I mean, if you were auditioning for the radio, it's like you ain't making that unless
Yeah,
you
dude, stay in this racket. Yeah.
Not at that time.
What you got last?
Finally, it'll be a good Friday for movie lovers in Ski Town. The Getty Drive-In opens for business this Friday. It's the 81st season for the Drive-In Theater on Summit Avenue. Gates open at 7:15. $5 movie classics will be added this year, starting with 1996 disaster thriller Twister, starring the late Bill Paxton and the moderately talented Helen Hunt.
Hey, listen. Oh, whoa. That's an overstep.
Yes, I said moderately talented.
Overstep.
I'm not overstepping. No, your affection for Helen Hunt is weird.
Sir,
it's weird.
Let's just put a pause on the besmirching of Helen Hunt here.
I said moderately talented. I didn't say she's shot.
Oh, shh. We don't talk bad about people, especially Helen Hunt.
I didn't. I said moderately talented.
Hang on a second. I'm going to look a second.
Oh, God. Are you going to?
Do sports.
Okay. The Knicks hammered the Pistons 124-99. The Red Wings off again. Off for 2 nights in a row. They don't do that in hockey. That's sports. And whoa, dude.
Rats, what?
We saw a little too much of you there. I think you're going to need to clean that up or
get my hip,
blur it out in post.
Well, what I was going to do
got about an inch.
I was going to show you that I got the Twister laser disc, old fashioned, big one.
Okay.
Right? So I don't have it up here. It's downstairs now. So.
Good movie.
Yeah, great movie. Helen Hunt.
The movie.
She really makes the movie.
Jamie Gertz. I'm sorry.
You're Jamie Bill Paxton.
Gertz. You got a choice between. You got a choice between Jamie Gertz and Helen Hunt, and you're going Helen Hunt.
One.
I am questioning your life choices.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
All right. U.S. franchises. 600 today. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Red, white, and blue hot air balloon is the logo of this real estate franchise that opened its first office in 1973.
Red, white, and blue. What was it? Could you say that again? I
can't repeat questions. I'm sorry. You got distracted by my hip, and that's okay.
I got distracted. Yes. In fairness to me, that was, and you knew it too.
No,
you had to have felt it.
What?
You had to have felt the air.
A love handle? Big deal.
Dude, no. You please repeat the question.
No.
You owe it to me. You owe it to the listeners and the viewers.
No, I owe them nothing. Dude.
Because I don't even know what the category is now. I've forgotten that. I got so thrown by you bending over. I'm just, please. I'm asking you as a courtesy to just repeat the question.
You're soft. You really are. You're soft.
No.
U.S. franchises.
U.S. franchises. Do it.
Your mother is disappointed, isn't she? She's got to shake her head. Red, white, and blue hot air balloon is the logo of this real estate franchise that opened its first office in 1973.
Real estate. I should know this, although I'm not a homeowner. I don't know.
People that live in their cars have nicer cars than you do.
Yeah, I understand that. Thank you.
Just saying.
I've always been a renter. It's not Century 21. It's not. Why could the answer have been Century 21? Why couldn't you talk to? It's not Century 21. Red, white, and blue.
Time's up.
I don't.
Remax.
Remax. Yeah. I was never gonna know. I was never gonna get that.
Okay. Well, it's okay.
It is. I know.
It's
I'm
okay.
fine.
Nothing wrong with you. You're good.
No, there isn't.
All right.
I'm
Cold
okay.
shower time. Go enjoy it.
Already took one.
Okay, good. Well,
3
take
minutes
another
this
one
morning.
today. Be good for you.
Probably.
Twice the power. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
See ya.
Welcome back, Muskegon. Today will be a warm one, along with a chance of strong to severe storms during the afternoon. So let's take a look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. We'll have the warm air holding on for one more day. We'll likely be around 60 today, but falling into the 40s by Wednesday. So we will be cooler by then, and that will continue for the rest of the week. But in the meantime, strong to severe thunderstorms are possible during the early to mid-afternoon hours on your Tuesday. But before the storm threat at 4 a.m., you can see widespread heavy rain is expected across West Michigan, but that will likely let up around 6 a.m. or so right before the morning commute. And then by 8 a.m., you can see just some scattered showers are possible. However, by the time we get to 3 p.m., we'll have a line of thunderstorms. They'll likely be broken, though, moving into West Michigan. And some of those could have strong winds and also some larger hail as well. So definitely something to keep in mind during the afternoon hours, but the severe threat doesn't look too impressive as we're only in a level 1 out of 5 risk. Temperature-wise today will likely be around 60 degrees here in Muskegon County, a little bit cooler toward the lake though, as the winds shift more off of the lake, keeping temperatures in the upper 50s there. So like I said, for your Tuesday, expect thunderstorms during the afternoon hours. They will be fairly scattered though, and some of those could be strong to severe as well, so keep that in mind. But will likely be dry by 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. or so. But it will be windy today with gusts up to 50 miles per hour, so keep that in mind as well. And then by Wednesday, we'll cool down into the 40s. Like I said, we'll stay in the 40s for at least a few days, but plenty of sunshine, thankfully, on Thursday. And then rain looks likely by Saturday as warm air tries to move back into the region with highs around 50 over the weekend. And that's your Tuesday forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Colin Woods Weather, and enjoy your day.